today to Feather Barbers. My name is Ethan Pyson and today we're going to be doing an advanced haircut, what I like to call the blunt high and tight. Some celebrities such as Mark Wright, Joey Essex from the Only Ways Essex have had this style before. I'm going to be showing you my version of it. Okay, so I've got my client here. He's called Tom and he's going to be having the high and tight. Okay, so first of all you're wetting the client's hair down. And as you can see already, the client's already had this style before, so the parting's already been put in for him. However, if you are doing it afresh from beginning, the best way to judge your parting, where your parting needs to be, is go by the receding line. So his hair's receding down to here, and then you can see it comes back again there. So you take that parting from that angle there and bring it down. Okay? So obviously he's already had it done. And you take the clipper blade up to that line there. Today this client wants a number 2 with a 0.5 shade on the sides. Okay, so I've got the number 2 and I'm just taking it up to that line there, okay? And I'm going across the line, making sure that point there is just gliding across the parting line. And then take it up, stretch the ear back. Go around the ear there. Push the ear forwards and go behind the ear again there. What people tend to do on this is where they make a big mistake, is they bring that blunt too far across the back, right next to the crown, and it just makes the whole haircut spring out. What I do is I bring it back around again like you were just doing a normal back and sides. You know how you'd bring the back bit lower than the sides? It's the same principle with this. So I take the blunt to that parting line there, but then I just come out with it like that. So by the time I've blended that out, you have no bits sticking out. So now bringing it round the back, not too high, because obviously I'm blending this area out. So that's the back bit done, and as I'm coming round, I'm just coming back up again, okay? When you're doing this, make sure that fringe is out of the way. You don't want to get that fringe cut off, because that's what's going to give you that length to bring it right over. So if you make sure the fringe is brushed back, and then carry on with the haircut. Okay, so that's the clipper work done with the number 2. Next I'm going to be going around the edges and putting the 0.5 shade in, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go around the edges now with the small clipper blades. Coming around the ear. And if you've watched my previous videos on my basic haircuts, it will tell you how to do this properly, lining out around the edges, okay? Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do the 0.5 shade. He's got a 2 on this. The easiest way to do the shade is put your number 1 clipper blade on, okay, and you're coming up, and then you're coming out on that, alright? So you're just flicking out on it, right? So you're on an angle like that. So pretty much, you've got an angle and it's stopping at the tip of the ear. So it's at that angle there. So that's the number 1. Right, and you can see this, there is a little bit of a line there, but if you went in one like that and just left it, you'd have a bigger line there. But because we've come out, right, it's just shaded that a little bit out. Alright, now take your clipper blade off. Right, now you're left with nothing on there, right? Now if you put that down, that now blade opens up and now it's a 0.5. Okay, so then you do the same again, but just a little bit lower from the 1. So you're coming out just a bit lower. Right, and what I like to do is just close the blades up and just do a 0 just right at the bottom. Right at the bottom here. Okay, so that's the shade there. Now we need to get rid of this line. So basically it's just your blending techniques now, okay, by just coming up and just chipping away, okay. Some people have different views on how to shade, what the right way to shade is. You know, and some people actually like that line when they're doing a shade out. Some people like that defined line in it. So it's just, you know, what you want them to do. So I would say that's your 0.5 shade finished. Okay, so we're taking a little bit of the length off the top. If you want to know how to section properly, go on to one of my basic videos and have a look on one of those, and it will show you exactly how to do what I'm doing here. Okay, so that's the length done. We're going to be blending out this right side next and blending out the back bit. Okay, so now we're blending out. I'll have a quick reminder on how to blend out. It's just bringing in the comb of the number 2. Alright, slightly taping your comb outwards and then lifting up and going straight up like that, okay? On my other videos it will show you all this, but just a quick one, that's how it's done, okay? Making sure you don't get any of that fringe, because that's what's going to be going over, so make sure that's out the way when you're blending out for this haircut. And coming around the back, and you can see where we come down on this bit here, where we didn't follow it right round, we come down a bit, this is where it will pay dividends, because we're going to blend out like we're doing just the normal back and sides. The idea of coming a bit lower around the back is so the crown area all falls into it. Obviously this is, you know, a style which everyone has done their version of really, and this is just one of my versions of this style, but there's plenty of them. So if you can see with that now, you can see the parting going there and it coming round the back there. And if you see it, all comes in round that crown. There's no bits sticking up anywhere, it all falls into this back bit, alright? Okay, so we finished with the haircut now. Now it comes to the interesting part where we dry it off and we style it. I'm not going to show you the full video of me blow drying it out, but I'll show you a little technique on how I do it. First of all you need to do is create the best volume that you can for blow drying it out, because then it will help you in the styling process. But a nice little technique to do this is use a Denman brush. Okay, and what I like to do is brush back and then just bring it forward, twist it and then come back. Okay, so what that's doing is it's curling the hair backwards and also lifting the root area to give it lots of volume. So it's basically back, forward, twist and up. Back, forward, twist and up. Okay, so we finished blow dry now. As you can see, the key is just to get a lot of volume in there. Alright, there's all different ways that you can style this. Some people like a slick version, rough look. There's all different types. Alright, this client here, he likes more of a rough kind of high and tight more than a nice slick one. So today I'm going to be using American Crew Fibre. I have used it previously on my other video haircuts. Also this one I think is going to look good on him. Okay, so I've rubbed it right the way through my hands. There's nothing there left and I'm just putting it right the way through. Just going nuts at it. The best thing about the fibre is that it's brilliant at creating these massive rough looks. Alright. So I've put that through, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to brush it through now and then create a style from it, alright? So I like to brush this all the way through to the right. And grab the fringe area, push that up and out, and then around the back of the side there. And then you can do all sorts with it. Really, it depends on how you want to style it. You can bring it up and then put a nice big curl quiff in there like that. If you want it kind of a slick kind of 50s look, or you can just put your fingers through there and really put a lot of height into it, because we created that earlier in the blow dry. Okay, thank you for watching this video clip. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe. I have got plenty more videos and I've got more on the way as well. If you have any questions about any of my videos or any of them that you'd like me to do, then just drop us a comment and I'm happy to reply.